Yeah, ABP's been a huge part of our offense's success. He's a huge part of play calling. I may be the one sending it in there, but there's a ton of dialogue occurring between me and ABP and the rest of the offensive staff. So he knows kind of the things we believe in. He knows how we play. He spends every waking moment with the quarterback, which is important when you're talking about trying to get him in a rhythm and comfort level and those type of things. So I have a ton of confidence in ABP's ability to get the job done.
Kevin Stefanski talking about Alex Van Pelt, AVP, the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach who will be calling the plays in Stefanski's absence on the sidelines Sunday. Let's welcome in the D-Man, Dennis Manoloff, to talk more about this matchup. And D-Man, you heard from the coach. Sounds pretty good. Said he feels great. Doesn't want to talk about him. What about not having Kevin Stefanski on the sidelines?
Well, first of all, Dave, thanks for having me on. Secondly, I appreciate the head coach saying, no worries, we got this covered. And Alex Van Pelt, a.k.a. AVP, will do a fine job. But if Kevin Stefanski is as valuable to the Browns as I think he is, then this is a big loss for the Browns not to have him available. I mean, you can talk all you want about guys who can fill in for him and all the other guys who will step up their games to try to compensate. But I think Kevin Stefanski is a valuable piece on the sideline on game day. Therefore, it's going to be difficult for the Browns to overcome.
Let me ask you this. Are you concerned about in-game adjustments? That's typically, the first 15, 16, how many ever plays are usually scripted. And then you go based on what you're seeing and what you like. Is that what you're getting at? Is that the biggest part of the thing that you are concerned about?
Well, sure. And that's not to take anything away from Alex Van Pelt. I mean, he's a very bright offensive mind by all accounts and knows what he's doing. And I'm not saying he can't make adjustments. But to me, a very important piece of 11-5 was Kevin Stefanski. Is Kevin Stefanski, the head coach. Why? Because of his intelligence, his preparation, all that he does behind the scenes, all that he did to get his team ready to play, and then what he did during games to help his team win. That's what I'm driving at. It's just very difficult to replace him in this situation. But again, that doesn't mean that Alex Van Pelt can't do it. It doesn't mean he won't have a great game of call. Maybe he calls a great game, Dave, and it still doesn't work out because the Steelers are that much better. That's entirely possible.